Hello guys. I'm back again. So take two tayo ngayon. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening all over the world and where you are tuning in from now. Right now, I mean. So, by the way, my name is Julie Ann and I'm a business owner and a business mentor and we help individuals to jumpstart their online business. So, yes, you might see me every day doing this live because we have this 90 day success challenge. And every day we have a specific topic where we share our insights, our experiences, our stories, and our opinions regarding on that topic. And for today's topic, because today is our 61st, wow, 61 na, malapit na, OMG. Malayo na pero malayo pa. For today's topic will be financial discipline and budgeting for growth. So we will gonna be talking about that. But before that, time check muna tayo. Today is 12:57 p.m. in the afternoon here in NorCal and Antioch, California. And today is September 20, 2024, Friday. So it's the last day of the week and weekend na. So hope and praying that everyone is safe and sound. So before we're gonna jump into the topic, uh, parang parang napatameme ako sa topic ngayon kasi I don't have any idea on how to budget or how to manage finances when it comes to business. And yes, we are talking about business because I have this digital online business and but the good thing is hindi siya mahirap na gawin kasi sasabihin ko sa inyo kung bakit hindi mahirap gawin kapag sa business namin na ito. So, if we're talking about business, we are thinking of if of finances on a business, we are thinking of of how to how to plan, 'di ba? How to budget. Yan yung nasa isip natin. But if we are aiming for growth and financial discipline, kasi importante siya for long-term success. So, a well-structured budget ang kailangan to track our expenses and for future planning and scaling checking any opportunities for our business. Parang ganun lang kasimple yon. Pero pag pinag-uusapan talaga ang finances, I don't have any any idea pagdating sa business on how to budget it because what I know is on my regular job, I'll just, yung kung ano yung nasasahod mo, nakaplano na yun eh, nakaspecific na yun. Kung ano yung kinikita mo, yun yung ano, yun yung kapag employee ka. Kasi talagang naka-budget yun kung saan pupunta. But when it comes to business, it seems like different at saka parang mas natakot ako pagdating sa business kasi parang mas mahirap siyang i-handle. Hindi tulad nung daily finances mo lang na nakukuha mo as an employee, parang ang dali mo siyang i-budget kasi nakikita mo lang kung saan mo siya gagastusin eh. Yung sa mortgage mo, sa bills, yun lang, parang yun lang. At saka yung kapag may extra, yun na yung gagastusin mo para sa sarili mo. Pero kapag pagdating sa business, parang mas mahirap kasi mas malawak mas broad yung hawak niya. Which is kung tulad nung pag-create mo ng budget, pag-track mo ng expenses, 'di ba? At saka yung dapat naka-separate yung personal and business expenses mo. Hindi dapat nagko-combine 'yon. Tapos kung papaano mo i-reinvest mo ulit 'yon, kung ilang amount ang i-reinvest mo for the growth of your business. And it depends when you say reinvesting kung papaano mo siya iaalat. Kasi talagang pag-aaralan mo kung kung saan siya dapat, kung ano yung mas malaki na iaalat mo dito sa for example, yung sa marketing mo at saka yung sa mga sweldo mo ng mga employees mo, pagbayad mo ng rents and utilities na para sa business mo, yun yung mahirap din. And then monitoring the cash flow. Parang exhausting talaga siya 'pag tinitingnan mo, and then siyempre kapag may business ka, expect mo may ano, may loans, 'di ba? So, lahat naman ng mga businesses, they have loans, at saka yung parang nadidinig ko lagi na those, business owners or those businessmen, womens, sila pa yung mas may malaking, utang kumbaga, compared sa regular employee. But we will discuss that. Bakit sa business natin na ito, it's very different. And then, yung i-review mo na naman yun, parang ang hirap, no? Kasi i-review mo na naman yun yung mga expenses na lumabas. So, parang ang hirap lang talaga. Kaya nung nakita ko 'tong business na 'to, it's, very different because the, way of, expenses niya konti lang. Para kang employee din lang pero you are a business owner kasi, ah, may ano, may nakatoka na nagagawa sa mga business expenses mo. And the importance of having this financial discipline and budgeting for growth is to sustain growth, to have an improvement, and to build a long-term success, o 'di ba? And then to strengthen the financial health of our business. Pero before we will tackle or discuss on why it became so different from our business, sa mga sinabi kong yun na parang nakaka-exhaust na ang dami-dami, na talking about budgeting, about tracking the cash flow, monitoring your cash flow, 'di ba? Tsaka yung creating a budget, separating yung ire-review mo na naman yung budget, na titingnan mo na naman kung ano yung ano. But I'll tell you why it is so different from our business. And before I'll jump into that topic, I'll just say hello to my viewers. And hi, Zap. Thank you for coming into my live. Hello, hello. Good morning. And Sis Jeans, hi. Hello. And si Sherry Lobo, si Shay. Dito ka na naman, nag-aantay ka ba ng Chula Vista Free? Joke. And yes. At saka, tama nga yung sinabi niya, need to hire personal accountant. But here, we have our personal accountant, Nax. Kaya madali lang, hindi kayo maano talaga. But before I'll go to that one, I'll just share kung kilala niyo Mr. Ipunaryo ng Pambansang Ipunaryo ng Pilipinas, Mr. Chinkitan. He always share any insights and mga quotes, mga stories, mga advices, 'di ba? Mga counseling about sa kung papaano mag-ipon at kung papaano mag-budget, o yun yung mga ano niya, mga expertise niya. And talagang nakikita siya sa TikTok, sa stories, sa reels, ang dami-dami, tsaka may book siya uh, about sa pag-iipon. And here, ito yung mga mga babasahin ko lang na mga samples. Sabi ni Chinkitan, spend only after you've allotted an amount in your savings. Save early and save regularly. O, di ba? Meron pa dito yung yung about sa maging matalino sa paghawak ng pera at huwag maging maluho upang hindi tayo maghikahos sa buhay na ito. Yan yung mga yan yung mga sinishare niya. Ang mga misis na hindi maluho ay kayamanan ng mister na hindi matutumbasan. Oh, sinong nakarelate doon? Nakarelate ako doon kasi hindi naman ako maluho. I'm not fan of signatured bags, signatured stuff like that, and I don't usually collect things. Sa pagkain ako matakaw, matakaw, o, 'di ba? Oh, 'yan. Tapos ito pa, hindi na baling ang bulsa ay maghihikahos, basta ang lipstick at kilay ay maayos. Diyos ko Lordy. Talagang pag mo siya, ang daming matatamaan, pero Ano yon, hindi naman patama yon, kundi it's a, sinasabi lang niya yun for you to reflect on yourself, o 'di ba? Para tingnan mo kung ano ba ang dapat mong gawin at ayusin para hindi ka maghikahos sa pagdating ng panahon, oh, 'di ba? Hindi batayan ang tagumpay ang mga post na nakikita sa social media dahil maaaring ang iba nagpapanggap lang pala. Ay, patay tayo niyan. Wag na muna 'yan. O tapos, ito pa, hindi masamang tumanggi at magsabi ng hindi, lalong-lalo na sa mga taong palaasa at mahilig sa hingi. Yung mga patamang yan actually is just to reflect, for us to reflect on what we are doing on our finances, kung healthy ba or hindi. Yan yung mga pinapatama lang niya. And pero may ano ako dito may nagustuhan akong saan na yun? So ito, yung our income is limited but our expenses are not mind your spending. O, 'di ba? Yung mga ganyan ang mga sinasabi niya, bakit nawala pala yun, yung ano na yun, yung magandang sinabi niyang yun. Hi, 'di ba? Ang dami niyang mga ano, ang dami niyang mga sayings at mga ano sa pagdating sa mga pera. So, ang ano ko lang is, ito ang isa, turn your passion into a profitable business, 'di ba? 'Yun yung like yesterday, what we have tackled about yesterday is about social media. So, 'di ba, mahilig kang mag-post, mahilig kang TikTok or mag-ano, why not turn it as a business also, 'di ba? Passion mo din lang naman na gano'n, and then why not use it as a profitable one? Hindi lang yung mga singko-singkong ano lang, but make it more bigger. Yan yung mga ano. So, shout out lang muna before I'll jump into our business because I'll just make this live quick kasi may emergency. Ay. So so need to hire personal accountant. In our business, we usually don't because we have our own company that does it. And all we have to do is to double check it, right? So, pass na daw ako doon, sabi ni Cheryl. And then, yes, sabi ni Jeans, and correct, invest muna bago magluho. Tama, i-invest muna tayo habang may pang-invest pa. And then, magluho na later on kapag kayang-kaya na ng bulsa. Ako, kayamanan tayo ng mag-asawa natin. Ay, oo, Diyos ko, tayo pa kaya, Jeans, talagang kayamanan tayo ng asawa, o 'di ba? Mga hindi mahilig mag-makeup, mga hindi marunong mag-lipstick, mga hindi mahilig sa mga signatured, o 'di ba? Pagkain lang po bisyo ko tsaka travel, ba? Oo, parehas tayo, pagkain din and then travel, mamasyal. And then parehas tayo sa pagkain din ako maluhuhin, hindi puwedeng magutom, tama, o 'di ba? Food is life talaga ha, kagat labi lang lipstick ko. Tama, galing talaga ni Sis Shay. And utang, tapos din naman nagge-generate ng income, yes, and then we will talk that one later on, or yung candy na lips ba yun, oo. Ay oo, I miss that candy na lips. Tipid 'di ba, nung mga bata tayo, if you want that, medyo mamula-mula ang lips, may lips na candy na binibili nung bata, parang 50 cents pesos pa noon sa lape, kunada. And so yun, so why did we say na, humabol si Sis Roda. Sis, hi sis, hi sis, watching from LA. Hello sis. So, and we are in the middle of our topic for today regarding our financial discipline and budgeting for growth. So, when I saw this topic, parang nahirapan ako mag-isip kung ano ang, pero nahirapan talaga ako kung ano ang i-share ko kasi what I know was to budget only my employee salary. Ang dali-dali lang namang i-budget yon, di ba? Kung employee ka. But if you have a business, parang ang hirap, iisipin mo, parang ang hirap kasi ang dami mong i-inventory, ang dami mong i-track, ang dami mong i-budget, ang dami mong i-monitor, lalo na yung mga cash flows, lalo na yung mga budgeting sa mga how to grow your business and how to reinvest again the money. So ang dami mong iaalat na time and budget sa mga ganung bagay. But compared to our business, when we join our business, it's a different. Yes, we are a business owner, but we have a different way of tracking or checking our gastos, because here it's a one-time investment that you will have, and then you are a business owner right away. And it means that if it's a one-time investment, you already have a franchise. And if you're thinking, if you have a franchise, yun yung mga lalabas, di ba? Ang dami mong i-monitor, ang dami mong itatrack, ang dami mong i-check. But here in our business, we are affiliated with a company that is already 50 years in the industry. And with that affiliation na naki-combine kami, sila na yung gumagawa ng mga inventories namin. Sila na yung gumagawa ng mga tracking, mga sales, mga lahat ng mga regarding sa numbers. Especially talking about, I'm very slow or I don't like numbers. And I only know plus, times, yun lang, divide. Pero pagdating sa mga mga alat na yan, ang mga pag-inventory na yan, diyan ako mahina. At saka dyan ako nawawala lagi at nalilito. But here in our business, it's so easy peasy because it's the company who does it. All you have to do is just to double check it kung pumasok na. Yun lang yung itatrack mo. So, yun yung kagandahan. Kaya wala kang inventory chine-check, wala kang anong tawag dito, wala kang inaalat na mga budget sa maraming paraan. But the thing is, you have to budget or you have to reinvest to grow your business, which is the marketing side and the advertisement side. Yun lang. And yung advice nila, kapag may income ka, usually, you have to reinvest 30% of it. But if you have a bigger business or you have your business that you are doing it alone, it is not only 30%, dapat less pa yun. But here in our business, kasi parang yun lang yung inaalat naming budget kasi wala kaming office, wala kaming mga employees, wala kaming mga masyadong gastos sa mga gamit, sa mga tangible things kasi we are on digital online business. So, kung saan kami magba-budget mismo, saan kami mag-aalat ng reinvestment doon sa marketing side or advertisement. And usually they advise it to reinvest 30% of your return of investment. Yun yung parang ina-advise. And nakikita ko na maganda siya kasi only 30% of your yung nakikita mo, yun yung ibabalik mo na kasi it's only the marketing and the advertisement side yung talagang bibigyan mo ng budget. So yun yung kagandahan. At saka hindi ka pa problema sa mga gastos mo, sa mga side gastos like the tracking, like the monitoring your cash flow, o di ba? Yung mga pagsweldo mo, yung mga pagbayad mo ng renta, yung mga ganon. And the best thing is actually when we started this business, hindi naman nag-start kami as a talagang isang bagsakang pera. Hindi rin. We just did it as, we started it as utang. And utang is good kung mapupunta siya sa ganito, mga pag-invest ng mga ganito. Kasi kung saan makakabawi ka din. And you should make your due diligence para tingnan kung is it suitable ba or possible ba or totoo ba na mababawi mo yung inutang mo. Which is for me, I did took the leap of faith, and of course hindi naman minsan ang bagsak yan kasi sasabihin natin may investment talaga. So talagang inutang ko siya, and when I did that, I saw that it's possible na mababawi. Kasi may mga taong gumawa na At halos lahat ng mga taong gumawa na dito naging successful. And it is very, very possible. And I took the leap of faith and totoo nga. I did my utang, but it's a good utang. It's a healthy utang. And then, nabawi ko siya. All I can say is nabawi ko siya. So yun ang totoo. Ano pa ba ang pwede kong ma-share sa aming business na maganda? Kasi talagang talagang sa business na to, you don't do the inventories and the tracking and the cash flow, wala talaga. Kasi our affiliated company is the one who's doing it for us, and all we have to do is check it online because this is a digital online business, and just have to double check na pumasok na and nabigay na yung dapat sa amin. So yun yung kagandahan. Tapos basahin ko lang itong mga advice ng ating mga ka-business owners. Ang sabi ni watching from si Sis Virginia. Hi Sis Virginia, nakahabol din. Hello, hello Kabsat. 100% agree. Yes. Agree ka lahat doon. So yes, invest to grow your business. And then nahuli ulit kita. Yes sis, thank you at nahuli mo ako. And then no shipping. Yeah, that's the most important thing. And watching from Manitoba, Canada, our business partner, Sis Virginia. And yung kagandahan pa, no shipping na mention ni Gina, we don't do the shipping. Kaya pag titingnan nyo, pag pupunta kami sa bahay namin, actually, we are claiming na we have a business. One of our rooms is our business, but actually, our business, one of the rooms is our office. But actually, our office is everywhere because hawak-hawak lang namin is yung laptop or cellphone or iPad. We don't do or we don't stock things, and then we don't do shipping. So malinis ang aming bahay na walang kakalat na mga products. Yun yung kagandahan. And we all do it online. So we don't do shipping in anything. It's the company who's doing it for us. So it's already easy peasy. So remember what we mentioned yesterday, 90% of this business is the one doing it for us, and only 10% of us, 10% ang ginagawa namin. So yung 10% na yon is just showing up to our business, sharing that we have this business opportunity that everyone can have. O, diba? So, yun lang ang ginagawa namin. And, yun, yung parang masasabi ko na we're giving the budget is the advertising and the marketing part, because, yes, we have to spend of course, the marketing and the advertising, which is hindi din ganun kalaki na i-spend mo kasi if you're already an influencer, it's good for you kasi you have already your crowd. But for starters na tulad ko na walang masyadong, hindi naman ako influencer dati or hindi ako digital creator dati, it's only now that we are starting up. Medyo malaki-laki, but ilimit mo lang yung ina-advise nila na 30% ang ibabalik mo to grow your business again. And parang mag-stick ka lang muna doon. Huwag kang mag-more than that. Kasi pag more than that is parang risky din na wala ka pang profit or wala ka pang return of investment, parang risky din. But that 30% alone is a bigger reinvestment sa mga, lalo na for the one who's starting up. So yun yung kagandahan. And the good thing is, yun nga, this is only a one-time investment. You don't have to reinvest and reinvest and reinvest again. You have to reinvest with your marketing and advertisement, and that's it. 90% of the job really is being done by our business, by our system, and only 10% is what we do. So that's it. So I think that's it for now, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. 62, o tingnan nyo. parang parang wala akong ka-idea noon na wala talaga, I'm not a business-minded person. I don't know how do the how do businesses runs. Pero in this business, I was able to have a return of investment in less than a year. O, di ba? Magwa 1 year na ako in this coming 24th. And I already felt the investment coming in. But of course, we have to reinvest. Pero at least may naramdaman ko na may return of investment talaga in that short span of time. So see the power of digital age and the power of social media. You can do this, di ba? And yun yung kagandahan na may plan B ka talaga. Kasi for me, I really never expected that this will be my inevitable blessing na nangyari sa akin, not knowing that this will give a big impact. So na magbibigay sa akin ng malaking impact sa aming mag-asawa. So hopefully everyone will be able to see the beauty of this business and check my website to see the overview of it. Because if you're telling that yourself that no, I'm not a business-minded person, sinabi ko rin yan nung una, but I was able to be curious enough to check because we know that life is inevitable. We will know what will happen the next day. So it's better to check and be prepared, di ba? Kung meron kayo ngayon, it's better to give it a try. www.josonkit.com. Huwag niyong antayin na mahirapan kayo kasi karamihan, they will check it when they felt ako malapit na ganun ang mangyayari sa akin. Because people will say na I will check it later on, hindi pa naman nangyayari sa akin. Just like the same as the life insurance, I will check it later, wala pa namang nangyayari sa amin or wala pa namang nangyayari sa akin, or we don't have any diseases right now, so why will I check that life insurance? But being prepared or getting prepared, wag mong antayin na hindi mo na kayang bumangon, 'di ba? Kasi sa akin muntikan na talagang mangyari na ganun yung na ganun yung sitwasyon ko. Na I felt like hindi ko na kayang bumangon. Parang to the point na iisipin mo na lang na yung hindi naman, yung isipin mo na lang na parang yung to the point na magfa-file ka na ng bankruptcy, parang gano'n. Or to the point na may nangyari na aksidente or emergency na 'wag nating sabihin na buhay man, na gano'n. Tsaka mo na lang iisipin na sayang, nag-join na sana ako noon pa, 'di ba? So that's the message that we are trying to tell you or inform you guys. And yes. So thank you Sis Lay for coming into my live. So Sis Rachel humabol. Hello Kabsat. And watching from Houston, Texas. Hi Sis Lay, nakahabol din. Good morning sis. Thank you for watching. And yes, plan B is necessity. And now you're an inspiration to many. Uy, thank you, girl. So that is what we are trying to convey message to you guys. So just check on my website www.josonkit.com and if you're ready to discover new exciting things and to take a new step with us, just register your name and your email address. Your name is just simply your short name or your palayaw mo lang, and your email is we're gonna use that one to send the information so that you will receive the video where you can watch the overview of our business. And with that, you can proceed to step 2 to check more about our business na kung saan doon nakalatag lahat and explain lahat kung ano ang nandun. At masasabi nyo kung para ba sa inyo ba itong business or hindi. By checking it alone, you learn more things, new things about digital online business. At least you have an idea and you can share it to anyone or to anybody who really needs it, di ba? So Thank you so much, and I hope to see you tomorrow again on our 60 second. And para po sa lahat, wag lang po sana all. Dapat tara all po. Dahil alam ko pong kaya po nating lahat. At kaya mo. Ako nga nakaya ko. What more with you guys? Diba? Ako talagang wala pong kaalam-alam dati about sa business. And you see, here I am. Just showing up with my business and I'm earning. O, diba? And ito. So the Lord took full responsibility in bringing where you are right now because He knows what's best for you. So yan yung talagang isang pinanghahawakan ko din na isang quote na iniisip ko na kaya ako dinala dito ng Panginoon kasi parang kinatch niya ako or sinalun niya ako sa isang mas malaking problema na darating or na darating sa buhay ko. So talagang sinalo niya ako doon at nilayo niya ako sa problemang yun. At doon ako nagpapasalamat sa kanya dahil I was able to check it. So if there's an opportunity reaching with you guys, just check it. Okay guys, and I'll see you again tomorrow. And by the way, just check on my website, Julianne. My name is Julianne again, and my website is www.josonkit.com. And I'm a business owner and a mentor where we help individuals to jumpstart their online business. So thank you so much for coming into my live and hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.